hell is impossible. Impossible to make it in hell, hell's impossible. Impossible to make it in hell when you're trapped in there. Hyper negative, super, and I'm not there. Yeah, impossible to make it, never can make it. You can never make it to the end, bro, you just break it. Gone again, he restarted his pain. Impossible to make it in hell, it just rain. We cry all day, that's 24/7. Impossible to make it in hell. Now 7-Eleven, that's heaven where he wanna go. Impossible to make it in hell, every day he know. Impossible to make it in hell. Impossible to make it, impossible to make it to the end. It's eternity, impossible to finish that. He's stuck in hell for eternity, finished man. Impossible to make it, impossible to make it. Impossible to make it to the end, impossible to make it every day. In hell where he stay, eternity, impossible to make it in hell every day. Evil soul lost for eternity. He gone off in his mind, he worked for me. Super negative anomaly, when he finished he said, worst off for eternity again. Eternity gone for eternity. Impossible to make it in hell for eternity. Impossible to make it, impossible to make it, yeah. Impossible to make it in hell for eternity. Impossible to make it to the end, impossible to make it every day. It's impossible to make it in hell. Evil soul be gone for eternity. Black hole hell, impossible to make it. It's impossible to make it in hell. That evil soul gone for show and tell. Impossible to make it in hell. Gone for show and tell. That evil soul so well. He gone for eternity every day, never make it to the end. Impossible to make it in hell. Evil soul gone so well. He show and tell to everyone in heaven though. That's where he wanna go. Impossible to make it and it's on the flow. Can't make it to the end and you know. Impossible to make it in hell on my flow. It's impossible to make it in hell on my flow. Never to the end, never he know. Impossible to make it in hell for eternity. Never finish working for me. Impossible to make it like everyday heaven with the marijuana tree. High up where I be. He wanna be in heaven but he's stuck in hell. Impossible to make it every day. Impossible to make it to the end. Super negative anomaly. Impossible to make it every day in hell for eternity. Impossible to make it super negative anomaly. Gotta earn for me, gotta work for me, gotta be high in heaven where he wanna be. Impossible to make it in hell every day, that's him, not me.